But the lure of money has meant even the cleanest sporting events have become dirtied. In the Paralympics in Sydney 2000, a mind-boggling fix took place when Spain's mentally disabled basketball team were at the centre of a cash for glory scam. The story broke when this journalist, Carlos Ribagorda, told the world he had been part of the gold medal-winning team, a team that Spain's Paralympic Federation had filled with players with no mental disabilities at all.
In the Spanish basketball team that played in Sydney, there were 10 players who had no kind of disability, and only 2 players who were actually mentally disabled. At the beginning, I thought that it was totally impossible for someone to be capable of carrying out something like this. It just seemed completely incredible, and that was the reason why I got involved and joined the team.
Carlos's story was extraordinary. It exposed the lengths that sports governing bodies would go to for money. When approached by an insider, he was told that winning medals meant more money from Spain's national funding on sport. He realised it was too good an opportunity to miss.
I was very clear about what I was going to do. I spoke with the bosses from my magazine, and the reasons for me going were simple. It really was just another job.
None of the players were tested, and after months of training, they arrived in Sydney in good shape. But they were too good. After beating the Russians in the final, they posed for a victorious team shot and were splashed all over the front page of Marca, the biggest paper in Spain. When some of the non-disabled players were recognised, panic spread through Spanish officials, and it was decided that the team would fly home in brilliant disguise. Carlos then ran the story in his magazine, and the repercussions were massive. The president of the Federation on Handicapped Sports, Fernando Vicente, was forced to resign as the scale of the scam had now become clear. But although Carlos's actions unearthed the fraud, perhaps the moral question is whether he should have gone at all. Why didn't he just run the story, rather than deprive a mentally disabled athlete a chance to play in the Olympics?
Look, if I hadn't gone, then just another player without any kind of disability would have gone. It wouldn't have been a disabled player. It is very clear to me that this was the only way of demonstrating that the president of the federation would resign in 8 days.
Whatever your opinion, since the scandal, the International Paralympic Federation have been unable to find an accurate test to confirm a player's mental disability. The tragic outcome is that thousands of athletes will be unable to compete at the Paralympics in 2008, all because of money.